Hikaru, welcome to St. Louis and the Champion Showdown.
It's good to be here. It's good to be back.
Yeah, very nice. What do you think of the newly renovated chess club?
Yeah, so my first thoughts actually were that it looked very similar to before. When I saw the upstairs, I actually was wondering what was really different. But having come down here to this lower level now, with all the extra space, all the different rooms, it kind of feels a little bit like, I don't want to say like the Pentagon or the White House, but it feels like you've got all these mazes and everything going on. So it's clearly, it's quite nice to see. It'll be very good for production in general. And it's really nice to see how important chess is to Rex and Gina Sinkfold.
My goodness, what changes you've undergone. You are now a husband and about to be father. Tell us how that has impacted your life as a chess player.
Well, I think people are going to be surprised to hear this, but I would argue that ever since the pandemic and I moved away from playing chess professionally more into content creation, I've become very good at compartmentalizing things. So a lot of people have been congratulating me about the impending baby that my wife's going to be giving birth soon. But actually for me, it's not really on my mind yet. And the reason I would say that is because there are two things. I have to play this tournament and then I have to play the last couple of games to qualify for the candidates. And after that, then I have 1 month to start thinking about everything, get excited, feel all the emotions and go from there. But because I'm so good at compartmentalizing, I haven't really thought about it that much. Having said that, of course, it is a very special moment. I think just from touching my wife's belly, when you feel kicks, you feel this movements, it's something that is very hard to put into words as an emotion. So obviously I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a very big moment in my life and my wife's life as well. I would say I think in terms of timing, I've been very fortunate because I don't travel as much as I once did for tournaments. I think I've mentioned this before, but in 2017, 18, 19, on average, I think I was on the road for something like 250 days of the year, at least.
Wow.
Playing tournaments, whether it was in Africa, whether it was in Russia, whether it was in Europe, here in St. Louis, just all over the place. So I don't play as much as I once did, and I'm sure there will be changes to my lifestyle, but overall, I feel pretty good about where I'm at in terms of trying to balance everything.
I'm still processing those number of days on the road. Living out of a suitcase is hard, but that number of days, that's pretty impressive.
I mean, I would say that, that is the lifestyle of a professional chess player. I think there are positives and negatives, certainly. In this current landscape as a pro player, I think most chess players are actually traveling around that number of days a year. With the amount of tournaments that exist currently with upcoming events like this Total Chess World Championship Tour, there are going to be endless tournaments, just nonstop the whole year round for top players, which maybe is good on the one hand from a financial perspective. I do question whether the quality of chess won't decline a little bit for the people who are playing nonstop, but that is kind of the life of a professional chess player, and so ultimately it's probably good for most of them.
Let's turn to this event for a moment, and this event has the world's number one, number two, number three, and the reigning champion. What an event. The biggest names in chess. Tell us your thoughts about that.
Yeah, it's obviously a very strong event. I think in terms of events that are either rapid or blitz chess, it has to rank right up there with the absolute top tournaments. Classical, of course, whole separate category, which we don't need to get into. But yeah, it's going to be really fun to play against Magnus, Fabiano, and Gukesh. I think everybody has something to prove here in a way. Both Magnus and myself haven't really played that much chess in recent times. Fabiano, of course, has been very hot, but there's some critics perhaps of his rapid and or blitz chess, and the same goes for Gukesh as well. Everybody I think has something to prove here, and so I think it should be a really exciting event overall.
And exactly game 10 plus 5. Do you feel at least to your greatest strength as a chess player?
My greatest strength would obviously be without increment. I think any straight up game, whether it's like 1-0, 3-0, 5-0, 10-0, would be where I think I have my best chances objectively. But that being said, most tournaments, of course, do have increment nowadays. It's not like the 1990s or 2000s anymore. So I feel pretty good about it. I think actually more than time control, what I'm really interested to see is the format where the points don't count for the same number on each day. The first day you get a certain amount, second day you get more, third day you get the most. Now I know there was the event with Gary and Vichy where unfortunately it turned into 3 days. It felt like a one-sided chess mostly. But I have a suspicion that with this event, there will probably be some players who maybe get off to a bad start and have the chance to turn it around on day 2 or day 3. So it's going to be, it'll be interesting to see if the format works. I'm a big proponent of more variability in chess. I think the more volatile the situation is, the better chance that a tournament will have more visibility. So I think it's a good experiment, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens.
As a commentator, me too. Good luck in the Champion Showdown. Thank you.
Thank you.